Hello, legends in the making. Today I'm gonna be showing you all the mid-instant smokes from the CT side. So let's ace it together. Before moving forward, I would also like to tell you that I have divided these spawns into two parts, such as this spawn, and this spawn. These are on the little bit to the right side of, you can say, near to this world. So I will take references of the signs which are near to this one, and spawns such as this one, and this one. These three spawns, I will take signs of anything which is on this front wall. So it would be very easy for you to actually memorize these smoke. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about the first spawn. I have named this spawn first hook, or you can call it like right hook, because as you can see behind the wall that there are these two weapons or hooks. So you need to take the reference of the first hook, as this spawn is more nearer to this one. So when you get this spawn, you need to put your crosshair, as you can see there are these three woods. You need to put your crosshair to the end of this wood, then throw it by pressing left click and W jump throw. Let's see how this is movements. As you can see, it will land perfectly into the middle. Head over to the second spawn. Just look behind when you get this spawn. You will notice there is a second hook or rappel in front of you. So you can just compare it with the first one. So again, it is all up to you how you want to just memorize it. So when you get this spawn, just put your crosshair at that part, that rounded circle of the roof. Then throw the smoke by left click and W jump throw again, as it will land perfectly into the middle. Move over to the third spawn. When you look behind, you will notice that there is this belting. That's why I have named this spawn balcony spawn. So to set up your lineup, you will find it interesting that the lineup is same as the second spawn, which is the hook spawn. You need to put your crosshair as shown at this rounded part of the roof, then throw it by pressing left click and W jump throw. Guys, as all these books would learn in the same way, so I will skip there moving forward. Let's talk about the fourth spawn. When you get this spawn, as you can see where I am standing, you will notice that you would be facing the front part of the doors. So I name it door spawn. When you get this spawn, to set up your lineup, you can see where this inclined roof is coming up. You need to put your crosshair to the end of this inclined roof, then throw it by pressing left click and W jump throw. Move over to the last two spawns, which is our fifth spawn as this one and this spawn. I would like to remind you one thing, that smokes thrown from these two last spawns will be thrown by left click and jump throw, so you need to memorize it. So let's talk about the name of this spawn and lineup. When you get this spawn, you will notice that you will be facing flowers. So that's why I have named this spawn flower spawn. So when you get this spawn, you need to put your crosshair, as you can see there is this wood. Then you need to put your crosshair to the lower part of this wood, then throw it by pressing left click and jump through. Lastly, when you get this spawn, you will notice that there is a pot in front of you. That's why I named it a pot spawn. So to set up your lineup, you need to put your crosshair at the middle of this stone at that part, then throw the smoke by left click and jump throw. Guys, I will put all the set positions in the description for you, so you would be able to practice in the warm-up servers. So do not forget to copy it from there. Legends, we have covered all these sentence smokes on the CK. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and do let me know if you have any feedback. Till then, meet you in the next one.